Okay, class, let's continue on. Changes of matter. You've probably seen solid water, ice, change to liquid water. Water is the same substance, whether it is frozen or liquid. Therefore, changing from a solid to a liquid is a physical change. A physical change, vocab word, is any change that alters the form or appearance of a substance, but that does not make the substance into another substance. You cause a physical change when you squash a marshmallow. The shape of the marshmallow changes, but not the taste. It's still made of the same compounds that have the same properties. Other examples of physical changes are bending, crushing, breaking, cutting, and anything else that changes only the shape or form of matter. Braiding your hair is another example of a physical change. Sometimes, when a change occurs in a substance, the substance itself is changed. For example, the brown crust on a toasted marshmallow is the result of sugar changing to different substances in a mixture called caramel. A change in matter that produces one or more new substances is a chemical change, or chemical reaction. Vocab word. The burning of gasoline in a car's engine is a chemical change. The new substances formed end up as the car's exhaust. Okay? All right, guys. Quick question. What kind of change occurs when you toast the outside of a marshmallow? That's a chemical change. All right, got a couple vocab words. A good quiz question might be types of give an example of a chemical change or physical change. All right, let's move on to the next page, page 187. It says bonding and chemical change. Rock on. All right, bonding and chemical change occur when bonds break and new bonds form. As a result, new substances are produced. You may recall that hold on. Here we go. You may recall that atoms form bonds when they share or transfer electrons. The reaction pictured in Figure 3 involves both breaking of shared bonds and the transfer of electrons. Oxygen gas in the air consists of molecules made of two oxygen atoms that share electrons. These bonds are broken when oxygen reacts with magnesium metal, Mg. Each magnesium atom transfers 2 electrons to an oxygen atom. The oxygen atom becomes a negative ion, and the magnesium atom becomes a positive ion. You probably guess what happens next. You may recall that oppositely charged ions attract. An ionic bond forms between the Mg2+ ions and the O2 negative ions. The ionic compound magnesium oxide is produced, and energy is released. Magnesium oxide, a white, crumbly powder, has properties that differ from those of either shiny magnesium or oxygen gas. For example, while magnesium melts at 650 degrees Celsius, it takes temperatures of more than 2,800 degrees Celsius to melt magnesium oxide. Wow! Okay, let's check out the picture here. So basically, what we learned last time, an oxygen molecule has a double bond sharing 2 sets of electrons. A bond breaks, and you end up with 2 oxygen atoms with only 6 electrons each. Well, those have a -2 charge. Why? Because there are 2... Just a second. Yeah. Why? Well, sorry, never mind. These do not have a negative charge. They're balanced atoms. However, they don't have the full 8. Well, here comes along with magnesium having 2 available electrons. Oxygen says, hey, I'll take those. And they transfer over to oxygen. Oxygen becomes -2. Magnesium becomes +2. An ionic bond forms. Sweet. All right. Let's move on. Please move on to the next video.